Well, you know him from Aladdin, his appearances on the late night shows, Comedy Central, Roast, and now CT Style.
CT Style, look at that. Welcome here to CT Style. Gilbert Gottfried, how are you, Gilbert?
Hi.
Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
We recently saw a little video where you're doing a voiceover of 50 Shades of Grey. Would you ever consider playing Christian Grey in one of the sequels?
Yeah, they wanted me, but they just couldn't afford me. On the internet you could find it. Gilbert Gottfried reads 50 Shades of Grey, and I constantly getting tweets, people saying nobody screams clitoris like you do.
Well, there you have it. So you have such a distinct voice. Have you always had this talent? Do you work on it? How does it come to you so naturally?
No, I was born with this voice, and when I was when I was an infant, the baby held me upside down, hit me, and I went, "Wah!"
And it stuck, huh?
So you recently wrote an article about David Letterman's send-off. What was your relationship with him? You said he's a lovable grump.
When I first started doing stand-up on TV, it was on the Letterman show. It was when he was on NBC, and that brought great exposure to me. I was never on like Carson or anything like that, but Letterman I used to go on.
So we understand you're quite the movie buff. What is your all-time favorite movie?
Oh God, I don't have one. I have so many. I have so many movies that I like. I like on my podcast, Gilbert Gottfried's Amazing Colossal Podcast. I talk about, like, I try to concentrate on old Hollywood and old TV shows, like the old black and white, some forgotten about movies.
What would be one movie that you would want to play in?
Oh, geez, there's so many. Well, there was one movie I showed on Turner Classic Movies. They invited me on, and I talked about it on my podcast too, and that's The Swimmer with Burt Lancaster. And I would love to be in a remake of that, but I don't think anyone wants to see me in a bathing suit.
Well, plus they couldn't afford you, just like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah. I just priced myself out of the business.
So,
let's go back to your podcast. What are some of the colossal topics that you talk about?
Well, we had two cat women on the same episode. We had Julie Newmar and Lee Merriweather, who are both cat women from the original Batman series. And from the Batman series, we had Adam West.
Oh, very cool.
Classics.
We had two cast members from F Troop. And they're both like in their 90s or something. I was originally going to call the podcast the Before It's Too Late show. But then I thought it would be hard getting guests going, hey, could you come on my show? Because I think you might be dead by tomorrow morning.
That's funny. Hey, speaking of Before It's Too Late, you have an upcoming show this weekend at the Treehouse Comedy Club, Bistro B in Westport. What do we have to look forward to with that?
What you have to look forward to there is that sitting, watching 5 minutes of me, and then turning to the person you're there with and going, whose idea was it to see Gilbert Gottfried tonight?
Well, there's tickets available at treehousecomedy.com, or you can call 203-268-5857. Gilbert, this was pretty fun having you on CT Style.
Oh, thank you. I still don't understand all this computer internet stuff.
Well, you did a great job, so that's all that counts.
And my podcast is on gilbertgottfried.com, and you subscribe to it on iTunes. And my Twitter account is Real Gilbert.
All right, we'll have to check it out. And I think there's a cleanup on aisle 12 in your house right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll chat soon, Gilbert.
Yes, thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.